Hello everyone and welcome to the fourth part of this video series where we are making Dribble clone using Next.js. Now in the previous video I made this editor for this text component and also made these buttons functional. Okay, so now as you can see these all are editing this text. Okay, so these all are working. Now we are going to work on this heading part. So using this you can change this text to h1 tag, h2 tag or a simple paragraph tag. So now we are going to work on this. So let's go to the code, and here we are going to remove this actually and make a store using juice stand. Okay, so we need to install that package over here. So cd dribble npm I juice stand. Now also let's make a folder inside src and name this hooks, and the first hook will be use heading tool.ts. okay, now we are going to import create from juice stand, then define a type using interface heading store. This will have selected text which will be a type of string, and then we are going to have set selected text, and this will be a function which will return nothing, so this will be a void function, and this will take text type of string. Now let's make the store. So we can write const use heading store create, pass the type here heading store set function, and inside that first we are going to have selected text. Initial value will be body, and then we are going to have set selected text, and this will take text as an input, and then we are going to set the state over here. Okay, now let's save this and let's go to our heading text menu. We are going to import that state over here. Import use heading store. Okay, so use okay, so I need to actually first export this. Export default use heading store. Okay, now let's save, and we can now import here. Then we are going to get the selected and set selected values from this store. Set selected text, and yeah, this is all we need here. Now let's go to the editor component, and we are going to need this here as well. Import this, and here we are going to need selected text. Now let's go below, uncomment this, and this will take editor. Okay, and then also this will take open state, which we are going to make it here. So let's make that here const open set open use state type will be boolean, and initial value will be false. Let's go below and pass that as well, open. Now let's go to this component and we can write the props here. So first will be open, type would be boolean, and then also we are going to have set open. Since we are going to close this from here, so we can also pass that set open set open. Okay, now let's go back here, and then we are going to have editor here. Type will be editor, null or undefined. Okay, so this state should be here, and we can now remove this and cut this line from here and paste here. Now we should not have any kind of error. We have actually two components over here, that's why I was confused. Now I should not have any kind of a problem here. Okay, now if the open value is, let's add a fragment over here, fragment from React, and now if the open value is true, then we are going to show something. So we can destructure it first, open, set open, and editor. And also we can do one thing, that if the editor is not available, we are going to return null. Now if the open is true, then we are going to have a div over here, and inside that we are going to have all the buttons. Okay, now give this div a class name of absolute top 16 and left 0, and right 0, w full, text sm, text neutral of 500, and bg white. Okay, and inside this div we are going to have a unordered list. Give this a class name of p4 mx auto, border of 2 pixels, and rounded lg, then space y2. And inside that we are going to have allies. Give this class name of w full, and inside that we are going to have our first button. Okay, now give this, now that looks like this, and first will be on click handler. Okay, so now here we have editor, so we can write editor dot chain dot focus dot toggle heading. Okay, and then we can pass the level here, so level will be of 1, and then we are going to run this. After that we are going to also change the style of this button, so we can write class name and write it like this, and we are going to write it like this. Okay, so if the editor dot is active heading of level, okay, so level of 1 is true, then we are going to do something. Let's write it like this, otherwise we are going to do something else. Okay, now if this is true, then we are going to have p2 px4, background color will be bg neutral of, let's say 400, and rounded md. Okay, md. Now we can just copy this, everything will be same except for the bg color, and just background will be different, and this will be shown when we hover. Okay, now here we can write heading 1. Okay, and also we can write one more thing, that if this is true, so let's copy this, so if this is true, inside the curly braces, then we are going to show check icon, check, otherwise we are going to show nothing. And let's give this a size of let's give this a size of 16. Okay, now we are going to duplicate this 2 more times. This will be a level 2 here as well. We are going to write it level 2, and everything will be same. Now this will be paragraph, so we can remove this and we can write paragraph, and here as well, so and here as well, but this time we are going to use set paragraph. Okay, so yeah, this is good. Now we can remove this and here we can write paragraph, and here as well body. Okay, so with this we are done with our heading text menu. Let's save this and go here, and when we click on this selected text, so I think this one, so when we click on this we are going to make set open to true, or we can just toggle it out, open. Let's save and let's see if this is working or not. Okay, so when I click on this, okay, let me inspect this. I think there's some problem. This should take all width, so let's go again, heading text menu, li full, but this is not taking full width. So we can add here w full. Okay, copy this, paste here and here, and we can write one more thing, left works or not. Okay, so now as you can see, this body is on left side, so this is working. We can write it like this, flex item center space x2, not, this will be justify between, and this body can be inside a span. Okay, this is good, and we can also make this pink and text white. I think that would be better. Yeah, this is much better. So now I can just copy this, paste here, write this inside a span, and this will be pink, and same here, this will be pink. Okay, and everything would be same. Copy this, paste here, write this inside a span, and okay, and initial. Okay, so when this is selected, then we are going to make this text white. So actually I'm doing this live. Previous CSS was different, but I'm actually making some changes right now, so that's why we are seeing this. So that now this is good. Okay, and also let's see if this is working or not. So this is working. Let's make this h1. Okay, so this is working as well. And now let's do one more thing, that right now as you can see, I have selected heading 2 for this text, but in the selected area I am getting heading 1. So this part is working, but I am not seeing the current selected state over here. Okay, so actually we are not doing anything with the selected state. So to set the selected state, I'm going to use effect here. Okay, so use effect, and we can write it like this, and a dependency I'm going to use editor and all these three. Okay, so not this one, this one, so they all will be in dependency array, and we can write this above. Now copy this one, paste it here, and then this one, paste it here. Okay, now we can write if this particular thing is true, then we are going to make set selected to heading 1. Okay, otherwise. So else if this one's true, then we are going to make set selected to heading 2, else if this one's true, then we are going to make set selected body. Okay, now let's save and let's see if this is working or not. So okay, and as you can see, this is working. Okay, so with this, everything is now working. We can make this heading 1. Okay, so let's make this heading 1. If I enter, I will be in next line. Now the type is paragraph, and this has changed to body, and also this is also body. So everything is working, and yeah, everything is working. One thing is not working, that is it is not text white. Why this is not text white? Okay, so this one does not have text white. Okay, so as you can see, now if I enter, this will again go to body. If I use arrow key, this will change to heading 2, and when I again use arrow key to move up, this will change to heading 1, and all the other selected changes now again highlighted here. So everything is working, as you can see here. So with that, we are done with our text component here. Right now everything is working. As you can see, we can edit everything, and everything is working. We can make this heading 1, heading 2, and when we move this cursor above these selected editors changes. Okay, so with this, we are done with our text component. For now, this will be phase 1 of the text component. Now in the phase 2, we are going to make multiple instances of this editor content, and we are going to edit each one of them using single editor toolbar. And for that, we first need to make all the sidebars that we are going to use in this whole upload section, so that you would understand more when I make multiple instances of this editor content and edit them using one single toolbar over here. Okay, so for better understanding, we are first going to make all the sidebar menus. So we are going to work on the sidebar menus in the next video. For now, this video will end here, and with this we are done with our phase 1 of the text component. Okay, so I hope you understand everything. I know this project is getting complicated, but with this project you will learn many things. So I hope you continue watching this full tutorial, and surely you will learn something at the end, and which you can put in your resume. Okay, so with this we are ending this tutorial here, and in the next tutorial we are going to make our sidebar menus, and then we are going to again start working on this text component.